Key features of PrestaShop AI Review Generator. AI-generated product reviews in seconds. Create highly realistic and natural-looking customer feedback. Helps improve product trust, credibility, and overall conversions. Simple to configure with an easy-to-use interface. Fully automates the review creation process to save time. Hi everyone, this is a tutorial video for the PrestaShop AI Review Generator, which is basically used to generate the highly SEO-powered, GEO-powered, rich, keyword-rich reviews from your PrestaShop backend. So this module contains the popular AI tools like Claude, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and Gemini. So first, we will see the installation of the PrestaShop AI Review Generator, and then we will proceed to see the configuration of the module. So when you will purchase the module from the Nubbin website, you will get a zip file which you will upload from this option, which is Upload a Module. Then you will proceed back to the configuration of the module. So generally, we have the 3 tabs in this PrestaShop AI Review Generator, which is first is General Setting, then second is Review Rules, and third is the Reviews. So we will see the general setting fields. First field is Enable Module, which is help you to enable the functionality on the backend. Now we have the AI provider. So we have integrated 3 major AI platforms, which are OpenAI, Claude, and Google Gemini. So in this, our module also consists of some models of these AI models. For example, we can see that for the OpenAI ChatGPT, we have GPT 5.5, GPT 5.4, GPT 5.4 mini, GPT-4, GPT 3.5. Similarly, for the Claude, we have models like Claude, Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. And now we have the Google Gemini. For the Google Gemini, we have the models like Gemini 2.5 Flash or Gemini 3.5 Flash, which also includes its latest versions and the Light and Preview modules. So first, to enable the functionality on the backend, you have to add the API key. Then you will check the API key by clicking on the Test Key option. Now we have the ChatGPT model. We will select the model that we want to use. Now we have the ChatGPT Max token. So this is basically the number of words that a model can generate. Now we have the ChatGPT temperature. So this ChatGPT temperature is basically in between 0 to 1. 0 means you will get the focused reviews. And if you set this to 1, then you will get the highly creative reviews. Now we have the check existing reviews. And if this functionality is enabled, then the product has taken review emails. This will generate based on these reviews. Now we have the review rules. So to generate the reviews, we first need to create the rule. For example, if we have multiple stores, then you will get the option to select the store option. Then we have the enable rule functionality. You can enable or disable the same. Then we have the publish mode. In case if you want to publish it immediately, then you can choose the same. Or if you want to schedule, then you can choose the second option, which is the scheduled option. You can also choose the publish mode as a manual as well. Now we have the max per cron. So this option consists the number of reviews that can be generated over the cron. Then we have added the max per day. So we can also generate the 50 reviews per day. Now we can see that on the 5th option, we have the max product per day. So you can generate the 5 products per product. Now we have the max words per review. Here you can add the maximum numbers that you want in your review that is generated by the AI platform. Now we have the languages option. So basically we have installed the English and the French language on our store. So basically we can choose the language in which we want the AI review generator to generate the review. Now we have the content type. So here we can also choose the content type. If we want to create the reviews for the categories, then we can also choose that. And if we want to create the reviews for the products, then we can choose the products that you can select the products. For example, now I have selected this. Now you can also choose our tone as a professional or casual or technical or persuasion. Now, we have the options like generally generate using. So here we have provided the 4 variables. For example, the product name, product description, product price, product category. If we enable these 4, then the review will be generated according to these 4 variables. Now we have the rating distribution. So in case if we are generating the 5 or let's say 10 reviews, then you have to add the percentage. Like if you want to generate the 20% of the 5-star reviews, we can also generate the 20% of the 4-star reviews. So its total should be the 100%. So now we can see that if we have added the 10, then the 2 reviews will be generated for each star. So now we have the language setting. We can also choose the language setting in which we want to generate the review. Now we have the rule name. We can also add the rule name as the test rule. Here we can write the custom problems. So now we can see that the rule has been created. So now I'm going to create this. Now I'm going to generate all the reviews. So now you can see that it has created the reviews. So now we can see that the reviews have been generated. So currently they are in the pending approval state. Here we will see and we will approve the same. For example, this review. So it has generated its 3 stars. So I'm going to approve this using the approval. So now this review has been published. So now we can see that on the front end that it has generated the review. So this was the overall functionality of the same. So here we can see that we have the cron scheduled generation. In case if we choose the publishing mode as the schedule, then we have to run the cron after every 15 minutes. So this is how it will work. This was the complete functionality of the module. Thank you.